Now I feel like a real person. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rhonda and I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for clicking on this video. I guess let's just jump straight into it because I really don't have a long-winded intro to give you. I figured this would be a good way to start the channel off by showing you guys some tips and tricks that I've kind of become accustomed to, I guess you could say. My skin's already moisturized and ready to go, so let's just jump into it. Actually, I think I'm gonna just use a hair tie because those clips are not cooperating. Before I get started, I have to have a sip. I've learned how to perfect this latte at home. It's a cinnamon dolce oat milk latte. I feel like once you learn how to make your favorite Starbucks drinks, you honestly save yourself so much time and money. But it does take like a couple tries to like get it just right. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight in with my brows. I like to put on brow gel first. This is the Milk Kush Brow Lamination Gel. I've used a lot of brow gels. This is probably, I'd say, the best one I've come across so far. My second favorite would be the one from Kosas. That one's also really good. But the gel kind of has this like gray kind of color. This one's actually clear. So I just go straight in and lather it on. I kind of smooth it across first and then brush the hairs up. And then I give that like a minute to set. It doesn't take a long time. Okay, while my brow gel is setting, I'm gonna start on my foundation. I'm not a primer kind of girl. Don't leave. Don't leave just yet. I know, like, I feel like everybody uses primer and everybody's like, I just don't see the purpose. No, that's not true. I haven't found a primer yet that I feel like takes my makeup to the next level. I feel like every primer that I've tried either doesn't sit well with the routine that I currently use, or it doesn't make a difference enough for me to be like, this is necessary in my makeup routine. You know what I mean? And I've tried a lot. It's also difficult, I think, because I have dry skin. So I don't know, I just feel like primers don't really cater to people with dry skin that help extend makeup wear, because most primers that extend makeup wear are mattifying or oil controlling, and I don't really need that. I really wouldn't benefit from that. So I don't know. I feel like once I find one that I like and once I find one that I feel like makes a big difference in my makeup routine, then sure. But up until now, I have not come across a product as such. So we're gonna go straight with foundation. I'm gonna mix two things together today. Wow, I really should have been organized, huh? Mixing together these two products. This is the Bronzing Drops from e.l.f. in the color Pure Gold and the Makeup by Mario foundation. I had given up on this foundation a little while ago because I like a very lightweight feeling foundation. I don't mind if it's full coverage, but I want it to feel like there's nothing on my skin, which those two things rarely come in combination. Like, I want it to feel like nothing, but I want it to look like something, you know? But then also I don't need it to be matte because I have dry skin. So I just feel like sometimes I'm searching for the impossible. My go-to foundation is the McGrath foundation. I feel like it works summer, winter, it's lightweight, gives me the amount of coverage I want. It's great. But I also feel like sometimes I want to give it a break. So that's why I bought this one. So I just do like a pump and a half of the foundation, and then I just do maybe that much of the bronzing drops, not a lot. Hopefully you can see that amount there. And then I'm gonna mix them together. So after I mix it together, I just take a flat, dense brush. I like using short, dense brushes for foundation because I feel like it packs the product on rather than shearing it out. And I just go right in, starting at the bottom of my face. I put very little foundation on my forehead. I'm just using kind of like a little bit of the remainder to lightly bring it across my forehead and also down my neck. what a sad attempt at baby hairs. You know what? All these master classes, remember all those master classes they were releasing during COVID? Like how to do this and how to do that. How about you get somebody to teach a master class on how to do baby hairs? I would sign up for that so fast. So fast. I just do not have that gift. But that's all right. God can't give everything to everybody. That's just how it is. That's life, right? But I would sign up for that class so fast. It would need to be like an in-person kind of thing though, because I've seen thousands of tutorials and none of them, and I'm still not doing it right. So I think I need like an in-person, hands-on, step-by-step, hold my hand type of thing. Okay, now my foundation is blended in perfectly. I'm gonna move right into blush. I like to do my blush before concealer. I think it looks better. I think it looks more seamless that way. I'm gonna do a combination of blushes today. This is the Rare Beauty blush in Faith and the Juvia's Place liquid blush in Pink Lady. So I go in with the purple first, with the Rare Beauty blush first. Just one dot, and blend that out. She ate down with these blushes, okay? I feel like she could have retired on these blushes alone, my personal opinion, because I'll continue to buy them until my last breath. I'm gonna go in with the Pink Lady from Juvia's Place. One dot method. And I even bring it up into my eye a little bit too. Okay, and that's it for blush. I know I probably look crazy right now, but stay with me. Hold on, okay? Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Concealer today, I'm using the Pat McGrath concealers. I love these concealers so much. Coverage, hydration, but does not get cakey. That's all you could ever want in a concealer. These colors are new to me. I was using D26 before, and now I'm using D23. This is the Sublime concealer. She don't really got the full name on here. No, oh sorry, yes she does. Skin Fetish Sublime Concealer in the color D29, which is my exact shade, and MD23, which is what I'm using as a highlighting shade. So I'm gonna go in with D29 just a little bit right under the eyes. This is my favorite concealer brush. The same way that I like to use short and dense brushes for my foundation, I like to do the same with my concealers. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer Brush, and it looks like that. It's so good. I feel like it really packs it on and keeps it in place. And a little bit around my eye, just with what's left over, not with any more product. Now I'm gonna go in with MD23. See, I think it's a little too yellow, just a little too golden for what I normally like. I really like a neutral brightening under eye, or like more pink under eye for concealer. It still work, but I think I'm definitely gonna change that out for, or maybe purchase another one in like 21 or 22. Hopefully those are like neutral shades or pinker shades. For highlighting, I change brushes. I use this brush, it's from Sephora. It's the Pro Conceal brush in 71. After I blend it out with the smaller brush, I always go back in with the brush I use for foundation just to go over everything. I always do this just to make sure everything's just seamless. Now we're gonna move on to contour slash bronzing. I've used this product for years and I don't know how people don't talk about it. I don't know how it's not viral because it's so good. It's so affordable and it's so easy to use. This is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand product. This is in the color 20. I just put a little dot there, a little dot there, 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 middle. And at the bottom. Oh, and a little tiny little rainbow at the forehead. And then we're gonna blend this out. I like to use swiping motions and then kind of stab it in or staple it in. I just feel like the swiping kind of helps keep it in a line and helps to like make it look more carved. This is such a good product for bronzing and contouring because it's low effort, and I don't know, I just feel like it's really good, especially if you're not like a pro at bronzing and contouring, which I'm not. Look, gone, done. Easy. Okay, contour blended out. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Black Radiance Correcting True Complexion Concealer in the shade, child, this don't got no name. That can't possibly be the shade. I guess it's shade 1320495. That can't possibly be it. I just found this at the bottom of my drawer. And I think I just want to give it a try, just a little bit, just to see if it'll help brighten me up just a little bit. Okay, I think that did the trick. I'm satisfied now with the under eye brightness. Now I'm gonna set my concealer. I'm gonna go in with the One Size Beauty setting powder in the color Ultra Peach. This is also a new product to me. I've used the Ultra Pink before, which I did like, but I thought that was maybe a little too bright for every day, so I decided to buy the Ultra Peach. The setting powder that I actually love, that I use all the time, is the House Labs setting powder in translucent. Oh my God. I opened it up earlier just to play around with it, and I didn't realize I made a mess. It comes with this little closing flap thing, which I think is so cute and convenient, although it don't seem like it's working too well because that was a mess. Or maybe I didn't close it properly. Maybe that's what it was. But I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this under the eye. Basically all the places we highlighted. I usually just get my puff nice and saturated, and then I hand dust the excess off. I don't bake. This is the extent of my baking. Just applying like a really thin layer and patting it in really well. Most people who have dry skin don't bake because it just doesn't, the two just don't go together. The two don't mix. But I really don't think with this powder that's necessary. It's so oil absorbent. It still gives me a, look at that. Come on, come on. It still gives you like exactly what you need without necessarily having to let it sit, which I love. And I kind of go over all of the areas of my face that have creases. So that includes my eyelids, my nose, and around my mouth. Okay, we love this. I do like this shade. It's very peach. I think, especially since I used it with the really yellow concealer, I'm really getting the peachiness, which I don't mind. I do like. I think it looks good. It's definitely more subtle than the Ultra Pink. I think the Ultra Pink is for like extreme glam days when you want like an extremely bright under eye. The Ultra Peach is very good for everyday use. We love this. 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. You did your thing, Mr. Store. Okay, under eyes are set, and now I'm gonna go in with an all over face powder, just in the areas where I didn't put the one size powder. This is the Sephora matte powder foundation in the color 36Y. I'm really impressed with the, I guess, the robot that helps you select a color of foundation based off of other products you used. You know, the one on Sephora where you put in what you are in another shade and then it tells you what shade you are in another product, because that's how I got this color. And I was skeptical at first, but it's a pretty good match. So I just go in with a little bit of it on a really fluffy brush. And just lightly pat. Now I'm gonna set my contour with a contour powder. This bronzer is from Revolution Beauty. It's their Excess bronzer in the shade Aphotic. It's really, really deep. And to my memory, this was not the deepest shade. So this is a really, really good line of bronzer. Just like a very light dusting. I barely put any on. I just felt like I needed a little tiny bit more warmth in my skin. All right, my brows have been fried and laid. The lamination gel has had, what, 40 minutes now to set. I'm gonna go in with this Milani brow pen in the shade Espresso. This is the best drugstore brow product on the market. Go to Target and buy 5 of them at once. Trust me. It glides on, it lasts forever. I'm saying pick up 5 because it lasts forever, but also it's hard to, at least in my Target anyway, I hardly ever see it, or I hardly ever see it in excess, because I guess other people know it's great too. You know how some people really struggle with eyeliner and getting eyeliner to look exactly the same? That's me, but with my eyebrows. They're never sisters. I wouldn't even say they're cousins. They're friends. They know each other. They know of each other, but they don't like hang out. But I'm comfortable with where it's at right now. So we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. I am not the best at eyeshadow, but I do what works for me. I keep all my eyeshadow looks very simple. It usually involves no more than 4 shades, and the technique is very, very simple, but very cute and easy to follow. I'm gonna be using this palette from Morphe. I've had this palette for a while, I think. It's the Morphe Artistry Palette in Stunning Vibes 35V. It's nice because you got, like, you know, everything you really need. You got some neutrals, some berry colors, some dark colors, a black, very important, and some shimmers. It's nice, and I feel like it works for like a good range of skin tones. I'm gonna go in with this brown color here. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm gonna go in with this brown color right here, which is kind of like my skin tone, but a little warmer. And I'm gonna take it just above my crease. I have hooded eyes, so I have to bring everything upwards. Switching to a little fluffier of a brush. Then I'm gonna go in with the color that's right under that color, which is this one right here. It's almost like a camel brown. And I'm just going right under where I placed that darker brown shade and brushing it kind of all over my lid. Then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is sort of like a warm beige, on a flat eyeshadow brush, because I'm just gonna pack it onto my lid. I don't really want too much of it on the ends. Then I'm gonna go in with the black eyeshadow in the palette. Any black eyeshadow will do. On a flat like liner brush like this. I kind of like to staple it first and then blend it out. And because it's eyeshadow, it doesn't have to be like perfect because you're blending it out anyway. As opposed to if it was liquid eyeliner, it would have to be like perfect, you know? Now I'm taking that same black eyeshadow and lining my waterline. Lastly, I'm gonna go back in with that second brown shade we used, like the camel color, and just with a really small brush, blend out under the eye. It's so close to my skin tone you can hardly tell, but that is what I want. And that is it for the eyes. It's so simple. I use 3 shades. As long as you find the shades of brown that complement your skin, this look honestly can work for anybody. It's easy, it's cute, it's quick. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? I'm gonna go in with mascara now. This is the Full Frontal Mascara by Fenty. I really like this mascara. I really, really do. I think it gives the Better Than Sex mascara a run for its money. This is the Falscara lash extension kit. I think you can put these on and keep them up to 10 days, but I just use regular. It comes with like special adhesive, but I just use lash glue because I'm just using it for, you know, the night. And it's nice because it comes with like rows and rows and rows of ends. So if you buy this one pack and you just do your ends, this will last you a long time, which it has. So I'm just gonna go in and put like one on each end. Really quickly, I'm gonna go back into the Morphe palette with the same flat eyeliner brush and go back into the black shade and just put a little tiny bit on the corners of my eye. Okay, eyes are done. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powdered blush now before we use setting spray. This is the Glow On Highlighting Blush from the Lip Bar in the color Top Shelf. This blush is so pretty. They only have this in 2 shades, and I have both shades. It's this one, and then there's like a peachy shade. It's called Outspoken, I believe. That's how much I use the blush. I know the other names of the blush without even having it in front of me, but it only comes in those 2 shades. But this blush is the exact same concept as the Rare Beauty highlighting blushes, which I have not tried yet, but I want to try because, like I said, it's similar to this, and I love, 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 love when it's a blush and a highlighter combined, I think it's really good for the end of your makeup when you want to add like a little bit more pizzazz to the cheeks, you know? I'm just going in with a little bit of it on the high points of my face. Can you guys see that? Look at that. For lips, I'm gonna go in with the One Size Lip Snatcher Lip Pencil in the color Coin Collector. I love this pencil. This is like my 4th one. I needed to get my 5th one. I run my finger over it just a little bit, just so that it's not like a really harsh line. Then I follow up the lip liner with the Poutsicle Lip Stain from Fenty. This is in the shade My Type. I just put a little bit on and then dab it with my finger. Kind of like pop it into place. Just for a flush of, I don't really want like all the color there, I just want a little tiny bit. And to finish it off, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Duck Plump Lip Gloss in the shade Cherry Spice. I love this lip gloss so much. Look at it. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle. I need to get more. Oh my gosh. I have to get more today. Goodness gracious. And be careful, she's spicy. The tingling sensation from this lip gloss is not really strong, like the plumper is not strong, but if you accidentally get some into your mouth, it's like choking on a fresh jalapeno. I don't know what is like, but you don't feel it on your lips, so it's weird that it's so spicy in your throat. You're like, why is it spicy? Okay guys, we are done. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So you give it a good shake before you spray it. This I think is supposed to be, well not supposed to, but is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Spray, which I have used before, but I didn't really like. I don't know, there was something about it. Like I felt like it clinged on too much to my makeup. It was gripping too hard. But this one I think is good. It's so lightweight. Like if you can see how it sprays out, it's like almost like misty. It's so lightweight. So if you've tried the Milk one and you thought it's too much, I would give that one a try. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. Okay, the face is sitting, the face is set. I did go back in with a little bit more of the Sephora powder from earlier, just because I'm looking a little shiny on the little monitor there. But I know it's because this lighting is really strong, really bright. I think that's what it is. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching the whole thing. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you try any of these products. Let me know if you try any of this technique. Let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, let's talk, okay? We're friends, we can talk. All my socials are below, so hit me up anytime. I'll be uploading so much more. I have so much more planned to share with you guys, and it would mean a lot to me if you stuck around. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and loved ones, you know, all of that, all of that. Okay, guys, until next time, bye.